I feel like during the strike, the best analogy that I've been able to come up with for maybe friends and family who aren't in the industry, and particularly the conversation around AI is, well, I don't go into Starbucks on a Monday and say, I'm gonna pay you for today's coffee, but I'm gonna come in every day after for the rest of the week, and I'm just gonna take the coffee. It's like, well. Hi, my name is Leandra Terrazzano, and I'm an actor. I come from a family with enough active creatives that it just felt like a real possibility from a very young age. And my parents even put me into like baby modeling for a hot second. And I just knew what I wanted and would tell my parents, like, by the way, I'm going to college per your request, but then I'm going straight to Los Angeles. It's interesting because I've been doing it and aspiring to make a career out of it from such a young age, entering into the industry, you know, you were told it was a certain way. You could make a living. And yet, then when something like this happens, you really start hearing the difficulties of what it means to be in our profession. And it is hard to quantify. And I think that's what we're trying to figure out. And why you come back to the drawing table is we're seeing now how that entity that worked for us, the new media umbrella, worked for us. And now it's something completely different. I'm not saying that this makes sense for everybody, and I know a lot of people didn't have a choice, but I think if we're trying to protect the longevity of our work, of there being all types of jobs available for all types of people in the industry, then we have to go through a really, really uncomfortable right now to get to that point where we can preserve the work. There's no way around at this point. It's like, this is what we're doing, we have to go through, because this is what matters. We're talking about what's gonna happen in the future. So I brought my grandmother's perfume bottle. She used to fill it up and then apply her perfume that way. And I brought it because it sits on my dresser. It's a daily reminder of my strength, where I come from. I was raised by really incredibly hardworking, strong women, and while they might have done things differently than I did, ultimately what we all cared about, what we were fighting for, was the same. What's been a real delight lately is explaining to my 4.5-year-old what picketing is and why I'm doing it, and having them see their mom fight for what I believe in, and for my work, and for my art, and for other people's work, and for their art. It's been such a highlight.